GLHF, man, and the famous red tie right there. Love
always.
it. Always, Jason.
Always that
always.
complexity tie.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, complexity, the Juggernauts have been cruising through the upper bracket, but we got a team that has been making waves through the lower bracket. Let's meet the boys in blue.
People don't tend to recognize our team as the most talented or the most skillful. They tend to recognize us as the ones who work together the best. The thing that makes our team great is our attitudes and our teamwork.
The game's evolved to where the pace of the game is picking up a lot quicker. The only way to adapt to that is being a more team-centric team rather than individual play.
Our team really doesn't have that standout player, which is kind of the unique thing.
If your team revolves around one player and that player doesn't perform at a time, then obviously your team isn't going to win very often. So
we have multiple players, like Nameless, for instance. He's a veteran player. Mert is another veteran player, multiple championship winner, and Rambo is just another multiple championship winner. And a lot of teams underestimate us, but we bring a lot to the table.
The man of our team, I guess you could say, is Rambo. He's a bit of an older one.
Rambo is probably the best leader in the game.
He's just like the COD father. Like he literally teaches me a lot.
Call of Duty is like a game of chess to me in my head. Everyone thinks it's just about running around shooting a gun, but there's a lot that goes behind the scenes to what a player's thinking when he's playing the game. Always trying to be a step ahead of what's going to happen next.
We're constantly talking strategy, getting on the same page. My teammates are some of my best friends. We get along very well.
We actually all four live in a team house in Greensboro, North Carolina. We wake up, we see each other, we work out together, we go and we game 6-7 hours a day. We scrim, we play league matches, and it's very intense.
Probably a month before a tournament, we'll turn it up, study film, similar to other sports. We have a notebook full of pages on other teams.
It just comes with a lot of dedication to it. Just make sure you always bring 100% heart.
The biggest misconception about gamers is that we're all lazy, we have no work ethic.
The fact that they think pro gamers just sit on their ass and play video games all day, when it's really completely the opposite for most of us.
Our rivals probably right now is Optic Gaming. I just got dropped from them, so I want payback. I'm sure Rambo does as well. And they're the team we need to beat to go to the Call of Duty Championships. As long as we play our game and play how we know how to play, we should be able to win.
With this team, this core team that we have now, I'm really happy with how things have been going. I like our chances, to be honest.
Hey everybody, I'm here with the general manager of NVUS, Tyler Thompson. Now, what will it take for your team to win today?
They're just going to have to keep doing what they've been doing all day. I mean, they've had a long, hard haul through the losers bracket, and we played some tough teams, and obviously if we got a tough team to play here.
Now, what would it mean for them to take home the trophy?
Oh, it would be big, you know, the curse to break it.
Do you guys have a special area set up for it already?
Oh, we'll find somewhere. So, yeah.
Maybe a mantle above the fireplace in somebody's house?
Oh, yeah.
Very nice, very nice. All right, well, back to you guys, Puckett and Fwiz.
All right, thank you, Jessica.
Ooh, I'm ready. That video, it's true. I mean, understandably, Merck and Rambo, you know, they want to get against Optic Gaming, and that was a really amazing match that they fought really hard to go through that squad.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of crazy that was all, you know, they did that video before that match ever happened, too, and that it ultimately did end up that way. It was pretty crazy.
That was incredible. If you guys missed the series, it was one for the ages. But Envy, really, I don't think a lot of people expected them to be here and to be looking as strong as they are gearing up for this finals, Fwiz. I mean, you look at this squad, and there's really no superstar, no super bright light on this squad. Study, of course, can go off at any moment in the slaying category, but I think Merck said it best. We are just a team that works together, and that's how they get the W.
They're all selfless players. That's what I really like about Envious. They all want to make sure they play the objective. They think about one another. You know, I like that they're a tight knit group. I studied kind of the young guy on this team here. It's been a great opportunity for him to be on here, and I think he's contributed a lot with this team. You know, being young, being energetic, and obviously being talented.
Rambo fell just short last year, looking for a world title. Guys, it is enough for the pre-show. Are you ready to meet your finalist?
Oh, that's crowd. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, yeah, it's time. Let's bring out the squad that has been dominating the scene since Call of Duty Ghost was launched. Let's bring him out. It's Complexity, the Captain Aches, the loudmouth. He is not afraid to tell you what he's thinking and back it up with his gameplay. He is joined by one of the best OBJ players in the business, the returning world champion Karma, and of course, Crim 6, better known as the Crimbot.
And TP, man, I love this TP and Aches duo here. Two of the probably one of the greatest duos in the history of Call of Duty, with how many championships they've won together. I love that squad. Very, very talented. But now, the boys in blue, Team Envious, and they've got a lot of fans here rooting for them, wanting them pulled out. And there's the young man himself, Study, leading out the squad. And you gotta wonder, where's the rest of that Envy crew there? Study, did you lock them all up back there or something?
Study, one of the nastiest snipers we have seen this weekend, absolutely locking it down in all of the search and destroys, but he is backed up by some incredible selfless teammates. There you see Nameless. Nameless going so big today, probably the best tournament I've seen out of Nameless in his Call of Duty career.
Oh, dude.
Ripping up 2-piece, 3-piece, one after another, and then the veteran, Merc. He's been in a position to compete for that $400,000 title, and last time he did it, he won it, Fwiz.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a fellow Ohio brother too, man, so hold it down. And then you've got Rambo. A great leader for this team. He's got a ton of experience in the history of Call of Duty, and I know he's ready. These guys are pumped up for the opportunity to take on for $400,000 in first place here for the championship.
You gotta love Rambo. You saw the disappointment on his face last year when they lost that round 11 to Farico Impact, and they were eliminated from that tournament.
Oh, that was tough.
This is his chance for redemption, his chance to become a world champion for Call of Duty. They call him the old man. A lot of the guys over there in the UK just giving him stuff for being a little bit older.
He's like
24, 25 years old.
He's like 23,
he has been
24.
gaming for years.
Yep.
Call of Duty has been his title since the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, Rambo won, I think the first really time we got to cast a big match was 2009, the Call of Duty 4 National Championship, where extravagant, that Rambo and Big Timer team, Dodgers and Sharp, pulled out. So he's been around for a long time through a lot of different Call of Duty titles, and here he is, still getting at it. New Call of Duty Ghost and new championship, and he's going to try to win it all.
Absolutely. The two teams getting geared up for our last match of the weekend. One team will leave that Xbox main stage as world champion, the other settling for $200,000.
Yeah, it's rough life when you have to settle for $200,000, isn't it? There's a good feeling just walking into that Xbox main stage, just knowing that no matter what, you personally have a $50,000 paycheck. That's a good feeling. Now you got clearly more money on the line, but there's just the bragging rights to win something like this big, an international stage, means everything for these guys. Merc was talking about in a video how many hours they play a day. A lot of these people that might be watching Call of Duty that don't know about Call of Duty esports, this isn't just like they pick up the controllers on a weekend and start playing. These guys devote everything to this, their livelihood, everything that they have going for them, 6-7 hours a day that they scrimmage and they battle out. There's a reason why they're the top players. There's a reason why we see some of the same faces year in and year out. It's the dedication that they put towards the game.
This is their career, Fwiz.
It is, man, and obviously it's a good income, especially if you're able to finish first place here.
It's a good time to be in the esports business. One of these two teams will be crowned champion. Cannot wait to get this match started, but we should talk a little bit about the format. Of course, This is the final match in a double elimination bracket. Complexity has not been touched. No one has taken them out. However, Envious does have a loss. So the first series is a best of 5. If Complexity wins 3 in the first 5 games, it's over.
Yep.
They are crowned world champions. However, if Envy is the first to 3, we're going to expand to a best of 11, where it'll be the first team to take 6.
And the line of thinking behind that is, if you're new to this, is Envious was in the loser's bracket, whereas Complexity stayed in the winner's bracket. So Complexity never lost the match, but because Envy's lost the match in the bracket, that's why they've kind of got to do more in order to win it. Just to explain it to some of the people that might not be familiar with the system. But we've done enough here. We've introed the teams. We've shown the videos. We've got all the predictions in. Let's get some gameplay and kick this bad boy off.
All right, so with every best of 5, we're going to kick things off with a domination, and here is a look at the map. We're going to Strike Zone. This is the smallest map in the domination rotation, so we'll see who has that up-close, personal business to attend to. I think we're going to see all kinds of knives in this game. Karma showing off his reaction time. Merc so fast with that melee as well. Of course, when you get up, you're going to want to go for that melee instead of the shots because...
Yeah, of course. If you got that quick reaction, you go ahead and get him with a quick knife. So, yeah, Domination Strike Zone, you said, a very fast-paced, small map, so you immediately get into gunfights right away. You're going to see, for obvious reasons, more SMGs out. Some of these teams might run just 4 SMGs. A big strategy here will be capturing A and C and actually holding the team in B. You don't really see that in other domination maps and modes. You know, usually it's you've got your home base of A and C and there's a battle for B. This will see a little more of the battle for A and C as teams try to contain the other squad in the B flag. So as these guys are going to kick this map off, get things going, you can see the intensity in this Complexity squad. They're focused.
The crowd is ready to get this one started before the games begin. Let's hear it from the captain of Envy as we take a look at this video from Merc.
So when you're trying to become a professional gamer, it's pretty difficult to get to that known status or that professional status. So there's a bunch of websites to kind of up your reputation, to play online tournaments, to get to know the community. And that's the way I did it, and that's the best way to do it. Is there's websites, you play online, you can compete versus other people, and you just build up that reputation and go from team to team, hopefully better team to better team, which is what I did. And then I just competed with my friends who I met online and just kept getting better. Our team really doesn't have that standout player, which is kind of the unique thing. A lot of these teams have these one players that are so much better than everyone else. The youngest player on our team, Jeremy or Studdy, he's kind of, I guess you could say, our standout player. He just, is brought up, just got new to the team. And when you're such young talent, you have such skills and such high quality skills and such fast reaction time. And he brings a new caliber to the table. So it's like our goal to, really develop him as a player and as a better teammate. But if you had to pick an all-star or an MJ for our team, it would have to be Studdy.
Merc, the veteran at just 20 years old. This guy has been in the business. He's been bringing it for a while. And Fliz, I know you cast this guy at COD XP back when the $1 million prize pool started.
He's won a $1 million tournament before that Call of Duty's done. There's been 3 of them with XP, the World Championship last year, and this year Merc has gotten one under his belt with that Optic Gaming squad. No doubt about it that he wants to do it with Envy. After the fallout with Optic leaving there, he really found a home with Envy, which was a big thing for Merc. And he's come a long way here to be on this main stage and play against Complexity. And it's all coming down to this, man. The reality of being that close again to be somebody that has won 1 million. So it's either Karma that's going to be the second time they've won $1 million tournament, or it's going to be Merc for the second time they've won $1 million tournament.
So awesome.
That's
just
awesome.
20
One of
years
these guys
old.
will. Yeah,
one
20.
of these guys under 21, and they're about to win their second $1 million tournament. Complexity versus Envy here on our Xbox main stage. Fwiz, we got some predictions from Golden Boy. We've heard some other predictions. I want to hear yours. Just speaking about this first game, Domination is a game that Envy was struggling with on Saturday, but today looking so much stronger as Nameless has been going off.
Yeah, although Envy's 15-1 right now, and that's when you're thinking about your prediction here, you would be remiss to not factor that into the equation here. But I'm going to actually go with Complexity on this one. However, the X factor is if you see Nameless and Studdy just tearing it up, or Nameless does some of these crazy chains of 2 or 3 pieces that he's been stringing together in every single game mode all weekend, that could turn around and be very inaccurate quickly.
We're down to the final 20 seconds before this game kicks off. Crim6, Aches, TP, and Karma for Complexity going up against Nameless, Merc, Study, and Rambo from Envious. Here we go, kicking off the action. Strike zone domination. The man on your screen is Crim6 from Complexity. And last time Crim was on your screen, he went 11-0 to defeat their opponents in that upper bracket final.
Go ahead, make sure you use the hashtag Xbox COD. Let us know, hashtag Complexity or hashtag Envious, as Crim6 picking up a kill right off the get-go.
3 out of 4.
Yeah, looking real good off the start here as they're going to try to pull this B flag.
Right off the break, you're going to see Crim, Aches, and Karma picking up kills. Crim6 is going to get B control, early flag domination here by Complexity. But the key here on Strike Zone is all about the rotation. What are we going to see from these squads, please?
Well, look, now that they've got B, they got to make sure that they maintain A or C. The last thing you want to do is get, stuck in here at B. So Crim6 is going to know that. He's going to be the one holding down B. Finally gets taken out. The voting poll, very back and forth as we're seeing they're coming in. Complexity and Envious battling this one out. Envious looking like they're starting to win in the poll, but Merc winning it in the gunfights at B as he's finally taken out. Almost able to capture that, but I do believe he got the neutralize on it.
Over at A, you have, it looks like that Study trying to move over to Merc, but right now Study actually pushing through Kitchen is going to double back and go to B. They do have a player in the back, Study trying to distract for him. Will they be able to break in for Envy? Doesn't look like it. Nice shutdown here from Crim6. Again, he's already 5-1. Now, Fwiz, we should talk a little bit about this Oracle mode. A lot of people in the audience were confused earlier. Oracle mode, of course, is a tool built in by Infinity Ward specifically for esports. We are able to see where opponents are on the other side of walls. They will be outlined by orange. Of course, the players, this is what they're seeing, just what's in front of them on the map.
No, it's good to explain that for especially some of our new viewers out here. Oracle allows you to be able to see where players are coming in. It allows us to see what kind of engagements happen. So that's the orange glow that you'll see around the opponents as we jump on board with Karma. He's going to try to get in this B. Shots fired, take somebody out, but Study with a Semtex picks up the kill on board with Merc here as it looks like he's going to be able to secure this. No, just falls short. As it's a Complexity player, Crim6, that comes in and takes it. Nameless, trying to get that redemption kill, picks it up, and now it looks like he should be able to secure this B, and he indeed does have it.
So far, it's been a battle for B, 38-25. Envy trailing, but trying to make up some lost ground. A is going to be taken, though, and they know, don't even fight for it. Let's just rotate over, steal Complexity C flag. I like the strategy here, but we're going to need some big kills to beat. Study's got to defend this, and he does. Nice
Study.
2, and the 3-piece.
Merc killed him.
Merc shut him down, his own teammate. Wow,
that was
Study
so
went
dirty.
Huge there.
Yeah, that was so dirty, and he picked up that 3-piece with such finesse. Study making it happen here. He's trying to be the young champion going through Complexity.
Yeah, and if you weren't aware of it before the games began, now you can see it is friendly fire is turned on, of course, and Rambo off to a very slow start. That was actually just his first kill. He's been the rotator, and he has been losing all of his slaying battles to Cole. I want to see what's going wrong, because right now, Study is ripping it up. There's another 2-piece in your kill feed.
Yeah, Rambo, clearly, he's struggling right now. He's got to get it together. However, Study, with some of the impressive plays he's been doing, is picking up the slack. But Merc and Nameless obviously contributing as well. 48-50, only a 2-point difference here with 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the half.
Down goes Nameless. Rambo is going to be cleaned up again as Aches is starting to heat up. Now 13-8. That grenade will take him down, while Karma also right there with him in the slaying column. 14-7. Karma fighting for B all by himself is now going to get some support here from TP. Phenomenal teamwork and communication being shown here by Complexity.
And Karma does pick that one up. There's 3 Envy players that all pushed in, so it was short-lived. As now Merc's going to make sure he can get in there. He's got to fight TP. Does pick him up, however. Aches comes in, takes out Merc. Rambo continuing to struggle here in the first half.
Rambo's going to need to step it up, but look at the rest of these boys. Merc, Nameless, and Study going big with these M-TARs. Unable to get A with Study. More kills going down as Aches picks up the 2-piece. Nameless now has to defend C to prevent a 3-cap.
Nameless, he's been, honestly, Nameless has played wonderful Call of Duty all weekend long, making a big name for himself. If you didn't know about him before, you sure know about him now, as he's going to try to make a push in here, get the B, shots being fired, picks up a kill, takes out Karma, going to throw another magazine in here, and takes out TP as well. Nameless on fire here.
Continuing on for Merc. it looks like down low as well, and it looks like we have Nameless just rotating through the kitchen. No one's going to be challenging B, so Nameless is a floater here. He sees that C is taken, his teammate going for A. He's going to try and go back, get this C control once again. Nice headshot there on Crim6. No challengers. His teammate pushing forward. The more players you have on the flag, the faster you capture it.
And Ray able to get a kill there, but not going to do anything with this zone. So Complexity off to a good start here in the first half, 80-70. So nothing too big. You know, Envy doesn't have to sweat too much. Only a 10-point gain for Complexity going in the second half. If you're not familiar how this works for Domination, we play both sides here for 5 minutes. We'll carry over the point difference in here. So Complexity will go into the second half of this game with a 10-point lead.
And we should take a moment to explain why we do that here in competitive esports.
Yes.
Of course, the map's not always symmetrical. One side naturally is going to have an advantage no matter how you look at it.
Yep.
So to create an even playing field, we're going to do 5 minutes on each side. We're going to switch it up, but first, we should take a look back at what happened in those first 5 minutes as we take a look at our scoreboard. Aches 18-11, the captain leading with his gameplay. Also a capture there, and Crim6, 14-10, very important captures.
Nameless and Study were able to do to make it only a 10-point difference. They basically kept themselves in the game with some of their play, and Study's three-piece was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that was he's making a montage over there.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like side number 2 is ready as we're going to get ready to go at it for 5 more minutes here on Strike Zone. Game number 1, a 10-point disadvantage for Envy. They're going to have to claw back in this one. We'll see who is the player to watch in your opinion, Fwiz.
I'm going to go, well, I kind of want to stick with Aches just because Aches was doing so well. And, you know,
18-11 is pretty good.
A very vocal leader. But I want to switch back over to Nameless at some point in the second half there. He's been so exciting to watch all weekend. So those are kind of my 2 players I'm watching on both these squads.
Nameless and Aches, Fwiz's players to watch. Let us know. Use your hashtag XboxCOD. Tell us, who do you think is our player to watch? We'll try and showcase some of your favorite pro players. Nameless and the boys from Envy are going to spawn over here outside the pro shop. On the opposite side of that pro shop, we have Crim6, Karma, TP, and Aches ready to go battle once again. Looking through, I think it's all MTARs. No, a Remington being pulled out here by Study to get it started. Let's jump on board with Aches to kick off our action, Fwiz. And do you think he's going for the bar, or is he going for the kills up top?
I think he's going for the kills up top, man. I mean, he's so aggressive player right now. You kind of just got to let Aches go out and do his thing here. But he catches a quick stun right off the get-go in the pro shop. And now Aches trying to fight out of there, but gets taken out. That's going to be Nameless. That knocks him down as we switch on board with TP. TP just kind of hanging back here on his home flag, protecting that.
I think he was expecting someone to push through that pro shop, realizes they won't, calls it out to Karma. They're going to be pushing bar. Can Karma handle this?
Let's see if he's able to do it. Karma does pick up a nice kill, taking out Study here, but finally drops at the hands of Merc.
More players pushing in. TP trying to stay alive. Pre-firing. Has no idea where they're going to be coming from. Merc poking around that corner is going to get the kill. Let's go over to Envy now as their captain has just secured B. 2 flags to 1 now. The score, that deficit starting to be overcome as they'll be getting 2 points for every 5 minutes as opposed to just 1 point from Cole. But it's going to take a while here for these guys to mount a major comeback and Cole keeps slaying like they did in that first half.
Yeah, and they're already losing the B bar here. Rambo trying to get in and make something happen there. He does pick up a kill on Crim6 as he's going to backpedal. It looks like he's going to try to grab this C flag and hold this for himself.
Rambo's going to grab C. Has a teammate up top watching him. Nice setup here on the defense. When you see Merc helping out, there's a fantastic grenade. One more player coming down the stairs. Merc with a nasty 2.5. Couldn't make it. 3 kills. And now it's going to be up to Nameless to keep C in this Envy control. Merc continues to go here. 5-3-2. And I'd love to hear what the captain is saying. Let's throw to a listen in with Envious.
Kitchen to push up. Probably flanking us. Probably flanking us. Who is? Oh yeah, he's there. I got him. One more, front, chip fire. He's getting help. Stay, help him. Ready, at area. Stay left. One top middle. I'm here, you in. Hey, stunned on A. One guy's in front of me. One shot. Stunned on A. One shot B. Kitchen. He's gonna go back out. He's gonna be top middle. I'll hold B. Push B. I mean, push C. Top C. Dude, he's already at statue. Statue. One was here. One statue. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Do that.
Let's go away. Go see.
There's a guy here though.
Nice ball here. He's right here. He's there. Nice. Oh, yeah, turn on. One shot. Two there. He's there. I knew they were going to spawn there. Push out A.
Split too much. Don't go A if we're going to.
That's fine.
One guy's closet. I'll get him.
One's in closet. One top. Top spawn kill. Nice.
I'm one shot.
One top B. Top B.
We're going to get some kills. Big kills. They're live in B.
I'm here.
Got this one. Go big SU.
One shot on B. Come on, boys. Come on. Nice. Good win. Stay alive, man. They're going to be on you. One shot on B.
One shot on B. Get A. You gotta switch clutch gunfights, guys. We gotta start clutching up.
One shot. Don't let it.
Man, that was tough to watch. You can hear the frustration from Envy there. They just could not shut down the slaying here from Complexity. And Karma, man, he hasn't had to get into too much action. Just 5 and 7, 3 captures though. He has been patrolling this bar area, but before anyone can get to him, Aches is taking them down.
You know, look, they can still do something about it here. It's 64-46, essentially help you guys out with the mouse at 18 points here, a minute and 30 seconds. But if you're Envy, you've got to turn it on right now, and you've got to make it happen here quickly. But again, Complexity just being such strong slayers in that category with both Crim6, Aches, and TP all in the double digits.
Aches knows that there's a player on C, baits him, trying to get the shots under the truck from Study. Won't be able to get the kill with Study, but Rambo's here to back him up. Nameless now needs to come in for C, down to the last 65 seconds in the game.
And there you have it. Nameless gets taken out here as we jump on board Merc. Merc trying to get some shots off here as he will retreat. 55 seconds left on the clock. 70-54 here in the second half. Again, account for the 10-point lead that Complexity does have. Merc gets taken out. And now we're going to jump on board with Study. He's been a man this whole game, but really actually the second half kind of struggling, not as hot as he was the first half.
Man, Fizz, I think Cole is ready to shut this one down. Who do you want to watch here in the final 30 seconds from Complexity?
I mean, you might as well put it, yeah, Aches. I mean, I know I started off with that, but he's good timing.
Good call, Fizz, good call.
There it is as he picks up a two-piece. And now trying to go for another one. Shots being fired. Gets kind of turned on by Rambo as he was able to pick up the kill. Study with a knife kill on TP. He's out Karma trying to get some shots down too. See if he can, but gets taken out by Merc.
Meanwhile, Crim's like, I'll grab another flag here to pad the stats at the end. Final 5 seconds. This one is over. TP, the OBJ continuing to go positive. Karma going even. Crim6 +3 at 15 and 12, but no one better than Aches in that game. 18 kills on the first side,
Nameless.
19 on the other side.
Nameless looked really good. He's got to get his squad together, man. He's got to get these guys on the same page.
Right.
Yeah, you're frustrated if you put up 20 kills like that, 2 captures, and get blown away like that. And Ray, look, they go into search and destroy the game, they're going to feel a little bit better, especially if they can pull this one out, because they did not do well in the run and gun category here.
And that's been a game type that Rambo has been very good at all weekend long, is search and destroy. But here in domination, this was Cole from start to finish. You can see Crim6 with some phenomenal shots. That kill feed always blew when Crim6 and the boys were off the break. But here on the second side, there's that 3-piece from Study, so nasty. But Aches, man, dropping 18 in our first 5 minutes, 19 in the second 5.
Yeah, Aches was definitely the guy. Look, he's got a lot of pressure because Aches is always running his mouth, always talking that crap, so he's got to step up and play top level every single time.
So here we go, 1 in the books. Complexity, they just need 2 more, and they will be world champions. Envy, they're going to